The Bybit exchange gets hacked and loses $1.5 billion worth of crypto. Pi network to the moon. That's what it looks like. And then XRP. It's been a weird weekend for XRP, but let's get into it. Firstly, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. It will mean a lot to me. I'm transitioning from TikTok onto YouTube. On TikTok, I get about 2 million views a week, but YouTube is perfect for long form content, and that's why I'm coming over here. So I appreciate it if you can hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to be bringing you content daily on all crypto. But before we get into it, let's go and look at the whole of the market. Let's go and see what's happening to the top 100 cryptos by market cap. What you're looking at behind me is the top 100 cryptos by market cap. And the bigger the red bubble, the bigger the loss it's made over a 24-hour period. The bigger the green bubble, the more it's gone up. And as you can see, it is a sea of red. Now, we know why. It's because of what happened with Bybit. Bybit got hacked by the North Korean government, and they've lost 1.5 billion US dollars worth, which is an absolute massive amount. There's no getting away from it. It's going to affect everything, and it did. Confidence in the market was hammered. People were pulling money out left, right, and centre, and you know what? People were really concerned that Bybit was going to go bust completely. It didn't. The crypto world backed them. Other organisations, other exchanges had to do them emergency loans to make sure that they didn't go bust. Because if they'd have gone bust, it would have been a big, big, big problem. As it stands right now, it looks like the exchange has survived the storm, because it wasn't looking like they was going to at one point. But I'm glad. I'm glad they haven't gone pop, because the repercussions of that would have been absolutely monumental. So all of us that are into crypto, whether we use that exchange or not, should be pleased that they've weathered that storm. What's going to be most interesting to see is over the next 24, 48, 72 hours, how the market is going to react. Is it going to recover as fast as it was hammered? We'll have to find out. Time will tell. I believe it is going to recover, and I think we'll be back on an even keel by the end of this week. But we never know in crypto. There might be more twists and turns in this story yet. And I've already seen some breaking news this morning to say it's not quite as simple as what they first made out about the hack. More information and another video to be coming on that soon once I get more clarity. The only crypto to really make any kind of survival this weekend and make any way of some stretching its legs and to be making any decent increases in the top 100 is the new boy on the block. It's Pi Network. Let's go and have a look. As you can see, this is the price as of this morning, well, as of now, which is UK time, 11:30 a.m. And it's currently sat at $1.51. Now, as you can see, over the last 24 hours, it's stayed around that figure. It's touched 116, it's dropped a little bit below the 151 mark, but it's around there and it's stabilized. What we did see is a huge drop on Friday, because all the miners that were capable of selling started to sell their coins. Now, I think it's worth pointing out that it wasn't all the miners that were able to sell. They've done a staggered launch, if you like. So people having access to their crypto that they've been mining their Pi for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. It's staggered depending on location, geolocation, and where they're from. And as you can imagine, some of the countries, even though the price was low and it was at like it was at 70 cents, 65 cents, they cashed out. They've spent once a day for 6 years pushing a button on their mobile phone, which is an insane way to mine crypto, if you ask me. However, it's worked and they cashed out and it kept the price low. But once that initial flush had happened, we saw the increase happen over the weekend. And we're looking like 250 is a kind of stabilized price over the last 24 hours, which is fantastic for all the Pi network people, Pi pioneers, or Pi people as I like to call them. I'm happy for them, because what this has done is it's brought a whole new blood of people into the market, which really, some of them, I'm reading on their comments on social media, especially on TikTok, some of them don't even own crypto, yet they've been mining Pi, which is incredible. That blows my mind when you think about it. I think the next 7 days on Pi is going to be really interesting, because if it holds around this price, wow, the new kid on the block has landed. And I think everybody now needs to put to bed any rumours we've had over the last few years that the Pi network is a scam, because it clearly isn't. Overnight, in the click of a finger, it's gone to a top 100 crypto by market cap. That is insane. This is going to be an interesting story to watch, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it unfolds. I'm going to be making many more videos on the Pi network as this story develops, because it's an interesting one. and I'm going to enjoy you investigating it. XRP, however, has had a difficult weekend. Now, if we look at the trading charts, you can currently see that it's on $2.48. And remember, it's just before 11:30 a.m. UK time. Now, if you can see, we've been bouncing between this channel now for many days. So what you're looking at here is the trading charts on a day view. So each one of these candles is a single day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So for nearly 2.5 weeks, nearly 3 weeks, we've been bouncing around this channel. And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. What we don't want to see is it break significantly below this line here, which I've put in here, which is at 245. We don't want to see it breaking too far below it, because otherwise it could fall significantly. However, the flip side of that is if we can get here above the 275 and hold above 275, I think we could be shooting on for the next leg of the journey. We're not expecting any significant XRP news this week, but usually that's when the news does drop. Because when we think the significant news is going to drop and something comes out, it doesn't affect the price in a positive way anyway. XRP is a rule to itself when it comes to the news and how it's going to affect its price. So here I am, predicting a boring week of XRP news, which means you can guarantee, give it a couple of days, and there's going to be a big bomb that's going to get dropped, and the price is obviously going to shoot up or shoot down. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen with the XRP price over the next week. Are we going to be still bouncing around this channel, or are we going to be significantly lower or significantly higher? Let me know what you think. I've been working really hard over the last week to put together my YouTube studio. This room I'm sat in here right now, this was a disused games room in my house. I got 4 children in my house, all teenagers. They've got no interest in this room anymore. Instead, they're in their bedrooms playing Xbox. So I decided to put this room to use. I've created myself a content studio, but you can't see that way over there. There's also a little setup where I've got a sofa where I'll be able to sit down and chat to you guys, maybe on live streams. I've got a lot of plans for this. So if you could give me a subscribe, I'm going to bring you content every day. Please remember, nothing that I do is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet with a beard telling you what I see. Lastly, I want to give a big thank you to all the TikTok community that have supported me so much. 2 million views a week I get. And you know what? I thank every single one of you. But if you followed me over here, then again, just give me a subscribe. Listen, I'll speak to you all soon. See you later.